Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have Fists of Fire, and they'll be facing Kingmaker. They'll fight as featherweights.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am.
Up first, up against them, Kingmaker from the United States of America.
Oh, pure bad blood.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. Missing with that jab. Good counter punching. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Nice counter shot. So much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype. That counter shot lands. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Punch, counter punch. Misses with the jab. That counter punch caught him clean. Not a lot of defense here at all. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. And there's the bell for round two. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? Good counter punch. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
You'd like to see more jabs. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Catch and shoot. Well done with that counter shot. fighter willing to slow down? When are we going to see a jab from these two? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt.
The bell rings and we start the third. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside and winning round after round.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small. Put him on the back foot. Put him under pressure.
That uppercut doesn't land. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Punches coming from every angle. The jab not finding its target. Beautiful counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
What?
Back at it in round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Punch and just got countered. The straight right just misses. These two featherweights are going to let their hands go, you know that.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Counter shot. Can't land the jab there. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter. A perfect counter lands. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. And he scores with the counter. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Caught him. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Nice counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
So close with that uppercut. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3 full-shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
That hook is parried away. And Kingmaker has been knocked down. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
It's a make or break a fighter.
Breathe. That was a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let...
Good work. Now that's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath back. Good.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. I need you to go back.
Go on. Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shots. Just stop.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this kid.
Just keep him on the other end of that jab, and you're getting your time in already.
Okay, now you're letting back into the fight that round.
Let's start the 6. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Do you believe what we are seeing? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Good defense to block the hook. They exchange punches. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Perfect counter shot. Swing and a miss with that hook. Oh, what a punch! There's a counter shot. Incredible work rate. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
That's a terrible round, that is.
Here comes round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight.
Whoa, Johnny! Whoa, wait a minute! Could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
I need to see that again.